Winter is here. I know what I must do. What was that? Must just be the wind.
Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Skyrim Meads and Meals. Today I'm going to be making the final mead. We saved the best for last, the Nord mead, because everybody knows the Nords are the best. And so this is going to be interesting. It's kind of like a spice mead, and I'm going to be doing it even different than the way I did the initial 3 meads that you've seen me make so far. We're gonna mix things up a little bit more even for this one. So let's get right into it. By the way, if you missed out on the last couple, I'll have a playlist link. You can always check that out. Catch up on any that you haven't seen if you'd like to do that. And as well, stay tuned for the next ones because it's going to be the final cooking. I'm really excited about this next recipe I'm going to be making. I think it'll be pretty interesting, and so you're not going to want to miss out on that. But let's get right into making some mead. Alright, so much like the other meads that I've made so far, we're going to start out with 2 cups of honey. Once again, gonna be doing some honey mixing because like the dingle hopper that I am, I keep forgetting to bring my damn honey. And I'm allowed to say that now. Damn and hell are officially on the table. YouTube has put out their terms, their conditions, and damn and hell are okay. So now I'm gonna be I'll be using them terms. I plan on taking full use of my ability to use them. Like I've done before, I'm going to get as much as I can out of this, and then I'm going to pour a little water in there, shake it on up, try and get that last little bit. There we go. That'll do it. Just go ahead and pour that right on into the carboy here. Alright, now the rest of the honey is going to come out of this. This is a local honey, I believe, but from Ohio. I think it's a little crystallized. I don't know if it's going to pour. I may have to do some scooping. I love crystallized honey. I could just take big spoonfuls of that like that, and it's just so good. That is a good honey. What I'm going to do, like I did with the other one, I'm going to put a little water in there. Shake it up, try and get that broken up. This one may end up a little bit lighter on the honey than the last couple. We'll see. Yeah, it seems like there's going to be a little bit less in this one than the other 2. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in right now, because why not? If I can. Pour it well. Oh, I'm actually pouring it well. Surprising. Very surprising. I tried that crystallized honey. It's actually super good. I bought an entire jar from this one guy in Virginia, West Virginia. Had his own bees, and he was selling honey in jars that was like crystallized. It's just how that type of honey came out, and I would just take spoonfuls of it. It was so freaking good. I'm gonna pour out what I've got here, and then maybe add a splash more water and try and do it again. Yeah, let's add a bit more water to this and see if we can get a little bit more of that out of there. Trying to honey max here, try and get as much as I can out of it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to try and do this one a little different. I'm just going in with cold honey and water. I'm going to try and shake it and get it mixed up that way. So I'm going to add a little bit more water here. A little splash more, and then we're going to shake this up and see if I can't get that honey mixed in there like that. Put the plug in. I mean, it definitely works, but that's way more work than I'm trying to put into it. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it works. It's just way harder of a method. Like, it just takes a lot more effort when you can just boil some water and pour honey into it that way. Definitely the easier way, better way to go, I would say. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and top this off to the half-gallon marker. And that should just about do it. That might be a little bit more than half-gallon, but is what it is. Okay, and so to that, we're gonna go ahead and add a half teaspoon of ground cardamom. Go ahead and do that. There we go, there's a half teaspoon of that. Smells very similar to cinnamon. Yeah, definitely super similar to cinnamon. Okay, we're gonna add a teaspoon of whole cloves. Let's see if I can get a teaspoon out of this. Oh, there we go. Just about. A little bit of a heaping teaspoon. We'll add that in there. This is going to be interesting. It's just going to be a very spiced mead, and I'm very curious how it's going to come out. I think it should be pretty good. To be honest, let's add a cinnamon stick on in there. Bam. And now I need to add the zest of an orange, so I've got my grater here. I'm just going to go ahead and zest up this orange, and then we'll add that in there. Alrighty, there you have one zested orange. We're going to try and get that in there as best I can. I was kind of using the plate here as a bit of a funnel to finagle it on in there. And as for the rest of this orange, that'll work. Now 1 inch of ginger. Gonna slice that thin. I didn't bother pulling the skin off. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It will be alright. Now that's going on in also. So that's everything. I'm going to put the top on and I'm going to give it another good shake. Make sure I go ahead and get all the ingredients nice and mixed in there. There it is. It smells really interesting. I'm thinking this is going to be a good one. I like a good spiced mead. Now for the final thing, pack of that Lavlin D47 yeast going on in there. It's actually half a pack. This is my last half pack. Been using half a pack per mead. In it goes. And that's it. I'm going to give it one final shake here. Get that last little bit of oxygen for the yeast. Now we're gonna cap it off. Airlock in, cap on, and we're good to go. Put this away for 2 weeks. Alrighty guys, well that does it for this week's Skyrim Meads and Meals. This is the final mead going, the Nord Mead, but next week we'll be going ahead and cooking up some food, so make sure you join me there. If you are not already subscribed and you'd like to, make sure you hit that button down below, turn on the notifications. You're not going to want to miss out on this next one where I cook another good meal from Skyrim. Hit that like button down below, helps out a bunch, much appreciated. Anyways guys, thank you again for watching and I hope I'll see you in the next one.